Hey, Rob here. I just wanted to make a little video in English that kind of went over a few frequently asked questions I've been seeing in the Discord and then I had myself. So I'll just get right into it. First, everybody says pretty much, and from what we've tested, go all into dexterity. It helps your critical chance, your quickness, and your speed with your auto attacks. It's really good. Just do almost all dex. Okay. So then, now that you know where to put your stat points, the first thing I would do is go and get. You'll get this at level 15 automatically, but I would still go buy the premium 7-day. It's pretty cheap, and it's definitely worth it because you get these. You get these things like, you can auto loot. You've got the target button. I'm kind of just going over the different settings. Like you can put 3 bars on there, so you can add items and different utility things there on the right. The auto attack button's fantastic. Like the auto select, it's like right above the bars there. It's fantastic. I use it all the time. What else? Oh yeah, and the auto loot. This is how the auto loot works. So it took me a long time to realize this. Somebody had to point it out. I forget who. So you kill somebody, there's a little bag over their head. You run over them, and you get the loot, right? And then it'll show up in your bag. It makes like a little noise so that you know that it happened. It's really nice. See, I thought it didn't work, but I was just doing it wrong. You have to actually run over the bag, and sometimes you have to run over them a couple times in order for that to, in order for it to work. So what I recommend doing is getting your permanent stats pretty quickly as soon as you can. I'm a warrior, so hard shell is mine. Like you go into this and it gives you, permanent stats. So it gives me like +5 to my defense or whatever. Other classes get like +3 to agility and crit and stuff like that. But that's probably what you're going to want to go into immediately, just to get those stats up so you can immediately start doing damage and being more defensive as quick as possible. Now I'm heading southeast and going towards the ferrets, and I think you go here around 35 to 40. There's no guide that I've found that shows where they're located, so I'm just kind of going to where they're at. This is where I've trained for pretty much the entire time I've been playing. For the majority anyway. You can kind of just gather them up like right here. This is the spot where a bunch of them spawn, and then you can kind of mow them down with your different abilities. But it's going to depend on how tanky you are, and which you get most of your defense from gear, which you can get from different mobs and throughout the game. And there's a monster book. I'll probably make another video about the monster book and different stuff, but I just wanted to put this out here. That way people knew where stuff was. So I'm going over here. After you get done here, so probably 35 to maybe 50, you can come down here, and this is where the Vipers are. I've literally been here since, I've probably started here at level 40, and I'm level 85 now. I've literally been right here for 45 levels. It's I'm going crazy, but I can't kill anything any quicker with this many mobs. So yeah. Another thing that I heard is when it comes to parties, you have to be within a third of the level of the player that you're trying to party with. So keep that in mind. Anyway, this is just a quick little video of the different, a couple different places you can level that aren't mentioned in other videos I've seen. Just going over a couple things in English. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Bonus, there's a little grave here. You can go in here. This is where the Karen spirit is if you're having trouble finding it. All right. Anyway, Rob, peace out.